So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have a Queen of Pentacles. So you hold the key to their castle or their hopes and dreams. Okay. This is the old bottom of the deck, and we have a Knight of Cups. So it seems like they have been pining for you for a longer period of time, but the Knight of Cups can be a little bit ambivalent. So maybe they have been like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, we'll see. This is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. This is what's the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind with you. And this is your feelings, the bond between you two, their feelings, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for December, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here. Okay. We have the Six of Cups. So, Six of Cups, it can be this intense feeling, you know, when you see someone and it's like you have met them before, but you know you haven't met them before, so you can't just run forward to them and say, hey, it's you. So that kind of feeling. But it can also be that you have had a longer relationship and that this person has been keeping it all inside for a longer period of time. And now with this Six of Cups, they would want to reveal themselves. Okay. This is what's on your mind. Page of Cups. So it seems like you are ready for this. Page of Cups, Six of Cups. It's also very enthusiastic. It's a little bit more vulnerable. It's a little bit more exposed. So maybe you're not as scared. And here we have the Chariot. So Chariot is 7. We also have the 7 of Swords. So this person is, they are ambivalent. We can see the white horse and the black horse. The white horse is Cancer. It's home, family, friends, what's familiar, nostalgia, much like the Six of Cups, which is also Cancer energy. And then we have the Sagittarius energy with this adventure, freedom, being autonomous, being able to follow like wherever the wind blows from day to day. So these two wants or needs inside the person might crash or collide in some way. So they don't want to get stuck with either or. So they might want to keep the relationship with you, but not advance it too much. So it's a kind of interfere with their other side to life, where they want to experience more adventure and more like we don't know from day to day what will happen. So this is the bond between you two. And we have the Three of Wands, which shows the necessity of communication and making up what kind of future we would want, making plans, compromising. Like everyone in this equation is telling like, this is how I would want things and this is how I would not want things. And the other person says, and if there's children involved, they also have a saying, and then we come to some kind of conclusion what will be best for everyone. Okay, this is what's on your mind, and it's a Four of Wands. So Four of Wands is maybe dream of commitment. We see her, she's alone in this picture looking into the light. And normally Four of Wands, it's like the marriage card, but it also shows strong bonds. And we have Three of Wands, Four of Wands. So you seem to be on board and waiting in anticipation for this person to come around. And here we have the Strength card, but we see that this person has their back turned towards you. So I would want to know what's going on with that. So I'm taking clarification from the Lovers Oracle. Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic option, not showing hand, gambling. So it's much what we have seen up till now, that they have something they do want to say. We have the Eight of Wands. This is the 8 Strength card. They want to tell you, but they are keeping it for themselves. Strength, self-control, because they are not sure what they are risking. 7, 8. I think that they really value their freedom, and they might have a little bit escapism going on with it. So the 7 of Swords, the person running like their tail was on fire. And Girl with the Snake, empath and a narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled by maybe not having boundaries. And this can be the dynamic in this relationship, that maybe one person is in it 100% and kind of waiting for the other person to also be in it 100%, but that person has other stuff to do, and it's allowed. It doesn't mean that the person is a narcissist just because they have their own dreams and plans for their life. But for the empath, or the person that's a little bit codependent to this relationship, of course it can feel like that. They can't believe that a person wouldn't put love on the first top priority. Not all people have that order of priority. If they have had a lot of love in their life, they might want to see other things, maybe the world, or the top of Mount Everest, things like this. And love, you can always come home to love. But for a person that hasn't experienced much love, love will be on top of the agenda. So might be that there's different for you. And it might be that you are on this side and your person is on this side. So you need to decide for yourself what applies. Okay. Your behaviors and attitudes, 10 of Cups, ready for love. It's like the marriage card. I want to be with you forever. There's no question. Like if I want this person or not, I want this person. And I show that I want this person. And then we have the 6 of Wands. So 6 of Wands, it's Leo in Jupiter. So it's like having the cake and eating it too a little bit in this context. 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands. The person are revealing as much of their passion as necessary to keep you around, but not enough to make you shackle them down with something. 6 is also connected to the Lovers card, so it shows that this person is kind of in it, but with one foot, not the whole body. And the outcome is 5 of Cups, so it shows that this with you, kind of waiting in anticipation for this person to tear down their tower and show you what they really feel inside, is probably keeping you captivated in a negative situation. And usually when we have these kind of situations, which is about balance, we might need to find the lust for adventure inside ourselves and start to explore that to balance up the other person's need for adventure. Their need for adventure will be less if you are taking in a little bit more of that part, and if you give away more of the responsibility for this relationship, probably this person will take it if you are meant to be together. Self-sabotage can be loving too much, giving too much, being too open-hearted, because it makes the other person so sure on the relationship, and they don't have to fight for it, and they don't have to feel like exhilarating in love and being anxious and not knowing what's going to happen. They know exactly what's going to happen if we are too open with our emotions. So for the other person's sake, it can be good to hold your cards for yourself a little bit, to be a little bit more of an enigma, not when we are in a balanced relationship, because that will create unbalance. But if we are in an unbalanced relationship, we need to take in more of our partner's side, because they are just mirroring what's inside of you. They are mirroring your shadow. So your shadow wants more adventure. I think it's a ship there. See if we can focus. Oh, maybe it's a ship. I don't know. It seems peculiar. Looks like... I think it's a ship. I saw the sails, but it looks like almost like a box. And maybe your ship wants to take you somewhere too, and you're stuck just hanging in the tails of someone that you love. So take in your opposite side if you are in an unbalanced relationship. I will clarify this reading with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So first we clarify the 6 of Cups. So the Fool, 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is what's holding us back, what's keeping us home, Cancer, home, family, nostalgia, things like this. But this person wants to be the Fool. They don't want to give in to their nostalgia and the things that limits them in their comfort zone and making them, they don't want to lose out on their adventures. So clarify the Page of Cups, and we have the Knave of Pentacles. So you might have a 2 rose-colored image of the relationship and your partner. We can see there, how they have a grasp on this woman and kind of force-feeding her to drink. And she thinks that, oh, this is made out of love. This is super passionate and sweet. And you can see their gaze there, this person. They are definitely holding a hand of cards. And a girl with a snake suits pretty well into this picture. Also, look at that face. It's not a face that's, you know, having only good things. I just heard Dirt on Your Mind. I don't know that there's a song that's like this, but maybe I took a note, so if there is, we will see it. Clarifying the Chariot card and the Two of Swords. So this person wants you to make all the compromises. So they're saying, oh, can't we do things my way? So everything is great for me, and things are, of course, not as great for you. You don't get what you want. But the important thing is that I am happy because you adore me, right? So that kind of energy is what I'm picking up on here. And you are rejecting, like, to swallow this bitter pill or their side of what would be great. It doesn't feel great for you. So stick to that and don't make false compromises. And in that spirit, we will clarify the compromise card, Three of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups. So I think you're making a lot of compromises against your will because you love this person so much, and maybe giving them too much wiggle room. You can't tell another person what to do, but you can take away the rug underneath their feet by not being their safety blanket or the person that runs after them with this bouncy bounce to, if they fall, they will bounce down and, you know, just not get hurt. So I think you are doing it maybe subconsciously, that you are always trying to protect the person from both their negative decisions and the things that they do towards you. So you're not risking the relationship. So if they are doing something that kind of risks the relationship, you are being there with, you know, catching them and making up for their lack. And that can be very negative and put the relationship in a spiral, like negative spiral, where the person cares less and less and you care more and more and more. So you need to change that balance. Clarifying the Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Yes, you are kind of in this relationship, almost like married to this person, but it's only in your dreams. In reality, Five of Pentacles is a little bit like you're out in the cold or not getting your needs met. So, clarifying the Strength card here. And we have the Eight of Swords. So I'm getting, again, having the cake and 82. Like they can both be here with you, but they can also run away and do other stuff. And they feel like it's entitled, like this is 8. We have the Eight of Wands as well. The Eight of Wands is a very good card. It shows like this person wants to jump into the relationship with you and never go away. But then they have like all their opinions of what kind of life they want to live. So they just don't want to give in to their emotions. They want to keep certain parts of themselves for themselves. They might have been... have very little privacy growing up, for example, having parents hoovering over them or telling them what to do. So for them it's very important to not have this happen. Clarifying the Ten of Cups, and we have the Four of Cups. So it's a little bit this sad story here where we feel like the other person is slipping away. We love them, but the more we hold them, the more they want to run away. So I think don't hold them so hard, and you know, have your own plans for your life, and kind of care a little bit less what they're doing, what they're not doing, if they're showing up, if they don't show up. Even if it hurts, try to focus on what can you do for yourself. What are the dreams that you haven't fulfilled that doesn't include this person? That can change the dynamic, so you finally will get what you want, and they will also feel like the relationship is, they don't have to doubt the relationship, because they will know that they want you. But when you kind of force feed them with you, they get full. It's like fat cats doesn't hunt mice. Okay, clarifying the Six of Wands. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So the person is perfectly happy together with you and would want the relationship to continue. But you're also it's like comfort. They're very comfortable that you are there when they need you. And when they want to do other stuff, they forget about you a little bit. But they have the passion for you, so you can let this come out, like push the tower to fall by changing the balance in this relationship. Their wall will fall, and they can still go on their adventures, but they will call you now and then and not totally forget about you, like the person would do when you have been too overwhelming for them. Clarifying the Five of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles. So I think this is an alternative. I'm a little bit worried about her there, but I get she has the same energy as here. So it might be that we have been sad, but when the person actually comes and wants you a little bit more, you will doubt them a little bit. You don't believe them 100%. We have a peace dove here. So I think can be a solution to this situation, but you need to make it happen by, find other stuff that's fun for you to do than to just build your life around this person. And they will miss you more and want to be with you more and instigate more things. Okay, we'll see. Love is too dangerous. I think this goes for both of you. If you would want love for real, you would fall in love with someone more available, but you didn't. So I think both of you are a little bit runners. I have father issues. That can also go for both of you. I think this person might have been very loved by their mother, but maybe there has been a wedge between them and their father, or it can have been the other way around, that they had a father that was very engaged and overly engaged in their life. And for you, possibly also father issues, maybe a person that was preoccupied with other stuff and didn't fulfill you with the things that you needed. Money is important. So it shows that for them, like, more superficial things are important, and you're letting them have that mindset because you're not, you're too safe in this relationship. I use you as supply. I love you more than I want to admit. So both of these are true for this person. They kind of use you as supply, but they also love you more than they want to admit. So I think this card here shows both of these. That they're so comfortable you are there, like they can go to your kitchen and get what they want from you, and then they can skippity scoop out to their life and love you more than they want to admit, not admitting to how much they love you, because you don't scare them, you don't make them, they don't stay on their toes in this relationship. Okay, I'll also take Wisdom of the Oracle. Not for you. So you need to train yourself to not to run after the cookies. Like, you want cookies and then you run after, you need cookies, you run to the store, you go everywhere to find the cookies. Don't go for the cookies at all. Like, if the cookies come to you and offer themselves up, fine, but you need to play the game. You can't give yourself for free. The cookie will feel overwhelmed and will, run down the street to try to get away from you when you are too intense in your need for the cookie. The cookie is, of course, this person. So I had a card from the Witch's Tarot falling, and this was what I saw, Four of Swords. So I think it means what you need to do. Like, even if you want the cookie really badly, you kind of need to say no to yourself. And maybe feel like this, be totally sad and overwhelmed and want to call them, but no, I'm not allowed to call them. I shouldn't call them.